A. Represent the following curves in polar form. 1. 2x is 3y plus 5. 2. Y is equal to 3. B. Represent the following curves in rectangular form. 1. R squared is 4 minus tan theta. 2. R is cos theta. If we are given with x and y and we want to find r and theta representation, then we would use these equations. R squared is equal to x squared plus y squared, and tan theta is equal to y over x. If we're given with the polar representation, that is r and theta, and we want to find the rectangular representation, that is x and y, then we would use x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. Theta and r are given, so we can find x, and in the same way y. Now let's look at our questions. Question A1. We're given with the rectangular form 2x is equal to 3y plus 5. This is a straight line. To write down this equation in polar form, I make use of the appropriate equations. X is r cos theta. I would have 2r cos theta is equal to 3y, which is r sin theta, plus 5. In this equation, we don't have any x or y anymore, and we've been able to replace x and y by r and theta. Therefore, we say that this is the polar form of the original equation. Question A2. Y is equal to 3. This is a horizontal line passing through 0 and 3. To write down the equation of this horizontal line in polar form, I make use of the appropriate equations again. Y is equal to r sin theta. That would be equal to 3. In this equation, we don't have any x or y anymore, and we've been able to replace x and y by r and theta. Therefore, we say that this is the polar form of the original equation. Now question B1. R squared is equal to 4 minus tangent of theta. This is an equation in polar form. I need to replace r and theta with x and y. I know that r squared is x squared plus y squared. So on the left hand side, I was able to eliminate r and replace it with x and y. On the right hand side, I will have 4 minus tangent of theta, which is y divided by x. In this new equation, we don't have any r or theta, and we've been able to replace r and theta by x and y. Therefore, we say that this equation is in the rectangular form. Question B2. R is equal to cos theta. If I multiply this equation by r, that is both sides of the equation by r, I would have r squared on the left hand side and r cos theta on the right hand side. I know that r squared is x squared plus y squared, and I also know that r cos theta is equal to y. In this new equation, I don't have r or theta, and I have been able to replace r and theta by x and y everywhere. Therefore, I say that this is the rectangular form of the original equation.